Yo, what's happening? It's your dude, Per.
Hold on.
Yo.
The cameras are recording, right?
Yeah.
Okay, sorry. Just want to make sure. Okay.
We should probably just keep that tad bit in there. That's funny. It's like that's a blooper.
Yeah.
Or maybe not.
I don't know.
Now that I called it a blooper. Maybe.
Bloops.
Maybe not. Anyway, it's your dude, Per, aka Superb, and a few other names. But
yeah, Tom. Yeah.
We're back with another I guess a couple of album reviews.
Yeah, man.
We're back to doing this stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the new, should we talk? We want to talk Freddie Gibbs.
I want to talk Freddie Gibbs first.
No, we should talk to Kid Cudi first.
Okay, all right.
Because we want to get that one out the way.
Okay, that's fair.
Yeah, we want to get that one out the way. The new Kid Cudi, his Intergalactic album for his, what is the show is called? Intergalactic, right?
Yeah,
on Netflix.
He has a Netflix show called Intergalactic.
I haven't watched it.
Me either.
I have seen like trailers. Of some of it.
Yeah.
You know, it's like a 3D animated
I mean, it looks cool.
thing.
I'm not really into...
I mean, this is my perspective on it. Like, after hearing the soundtrack, it makes me not want to watch the show.
Yeah, kind of. Yeah.
And opposed to, like, if maybe I would have watched the show first.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay, show good. And then I hear the album or the soundtrack. I'm like, oh, okay. It's okay, whatever, but the show is cool.
Yeah,
and it fits. I'm sure it does fit too. We got a little pesky fly.
Yeah, we got a little buddy here
flying around in here.
Fucking everywhere, dude.
Pesky fly, bro.
Yeah,
that's a problem.
Yeah,
Somebody gonna have to get Fly, Dave. You might have to get this guy. But anyway, yeah, a little Jimmy the Fly
Jimmy the Fly.
They threw me off.
Yeah, it was just very disappointing, especially after Man on the Moon 3, which was like solid. I really like Man on the Moon 3. Yeah.
Man on the Moon 3 is definitely solid compared to this new thing,
especially
bro.
Compared to this.
Like, it's still not a favorite of mine, but it's got some cool shit on there. Yeah. I will say, fucking Jimmy. That's the Fly, people, on audio. Yeah, I will say, yeah, I think this is probably one of his worst efforts since Speed and Bullet to Heaven.
Damn.
Yeah, probably.
It's really, I'm not a fan of it, honestly. And I'm like, some of it's okay, it's decent. I think my main problems with it is just like, Kid Cudi sounds like automated or something on this, or just like, he's just like it's like an AI, like attempting to make Kid Cudi songs, you know what I mean? It's not like Kid Cudi himself.
It feels very generic.
It's missing heart.
Yeah, Mike Dean wasn't on it at all, I don't think.
Oh, yeah. Oh, you can tell Mike Dean wasn't on it. We ain't really hear no guitar type parts or nothing like that.
Him and Mike Dean are beefing right now.
Bro, I like Kid Cudi, but, you know, if all your friends are starting to say, are not fucking with you, maybe it's you.
Maybe. I don't know. I
don't know.
Well, Kanye's mad at him from different reasons.
Yeah.
He's mad at everybody, though.
Yeah.
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 Mike Dean strikes me as someone who just doesn't give a fuck about drama at all.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can see that.
Well, apparently, like, he kicked Cudi off his tour. I think that's why he got pissed at him. And, like, didn't give a reason.
He kicked Cudi off his tour, or Cudi kicked Mike Dean off his tour?
Cudi kicked Mike Dean off.
Oh, okay. You said the reverse.
Bananas to me. Why would anyone
I don't know. It's some kind of beef they got. I mean, these niggas always beefing, bro. They beef like every 3 years or something. It's like a recurring thing.
How could you beef with Mike Dean, though? That's just wild to me.
But the 3 songs I liked, which I think there's a 3-song patch in here. And when Tom fully listened through, he agreed with me on my 3-song patch. So there's 15 songs on this album. I like 3, and that's it. And it is the Can't Believe It, featuring 2 Chainz. Mm-hmm. The Living My Truth, and then the Maybe So. That Maybe So is fucking hard. Now,
Maybe So literally might be one of my favorite Cudi songs in a long time.
In a minute, yeah.
It's really good.
This track is really good.
If the whole thing was more in line with just how, I don't know, it was really vibey.
It made me, like, when I heard it made me want the album to be something different.
Yeah, because it stands out. It stands out.
It's such a melancholic piece, and, like, it's very, like, it's still got that ethereal thing going on. It's got the strings and shit.
Super moody.
It reminds me. I was telling Tom in the car. It reminds me of fucking Something in the Way by Nirvana. Like it's got that strings and that feel. Do you agree with me on that?
Yeah, I mean it definitely. Yeah.
It's got that kind of feel.
It's very melancholic.
Yeah, it's got that kind of feel to it.
The way it sounds is completely different from the rest of the tracks. I feel like it doesn't really.
Yeah, it doesn't really. I don't think it fits anything.
No, but it
sounds
okay with
similar to the intro. I guess the intro is just a bunch of fucking arpeggios and pads going crazy. But it sounded the setup was so big it let me down. What came after it, like that intro was sounding so ethereal and like otherworldly and shit. And like you get in and you're like, oh, okay, like these are kind of mid. These songs.
Yeah,
it's not like. I feel like the album's just not. I don't even want to call it an album, but you said that's what Kid Cudi's calling it.
They're treating it like an album, yeah.
So I'm like, to me, I look at it as like a soundtrack piece, and in that aspect, I can like respect it. I mean, some of the songs do sound like some shit that's like sync worthy or would go on the show. Yeah. Which I'm not mad at. Like, I feel like if you're watching the show, the music probably fits. I mean, I haven't seen the show, but I feel like this music would fit what I've seen from it.
And Maybe So is one of the few tracks that doesn't have like corny lyrics. Like he says.
Oh, yeah. The corny lyrics, man. Don't get me. I can't wait to see Fantano's review on this shit.
He's gonna tear this
There's
shit
a lot of songs in here where Kid Cudi has this new thing where he's like, yeah, sexing you, girl, or sexing or something. Like I'm like, I've never heard him say it, and it sounds weird. Like it coming from him. I don't even really hear people saying sexing.
No.
In their lyrics or like I don't know, it was just weird, man. It was like 3 songs in a row too where he did that shit. I'm just like, Cudi, why are you going to this lyric choice here?
Yeah, it's very strange.
I don't know. It was
and that one where he's like like stroke your back or something.
Yeah, he was like stroke it's off or some shit. It was just like he was going.
This is weird.
I don't know.
I mean, it might fit with the show. The show might have more of like a
it
might
have
theme.
Something. I don't know. It felt a little cringe.
Yeah, just cringy as hell.
More so specifically from Cudi because it's just like he's never gave those kind of vibes or came with that kind of shit before. I mean, maybe some other guy doing it.
It's like some 90s R&B lyrics or something.
Yeah, it does. It feels very...
like
90s R&B and shit. Those are like the songs like right after too. Like that was like
yeah, the end of this album really just
She's
goes
Looking
out.
for Me, My Drug, Somewhere to Fly. All those 3 songs, like
huge
he's talking
duds
about that.
At the end. I mean, the beginning
Can't
has duds too. Really, only those 3 songs are decent, and I mean, Maybe So is really good.
Like the Can't Believe With 2 Chainz is decent. The Living My Truth is decent, and then like the Maybe So is really good.
Really good, yeah.
It's like a great song.
I give this album like a 3 probably out of 10.
Well, probably lower. I only like 3 of the 15 songs, bro, and the 2 I liked are decent.
I would agree with a light 3.
I give it a 2, just a solid 2, not a light or a strong. Just
I think
a
the
2.
best thing this album has going for it is like it's just inoffensive. Like there's nothing.
Yeah, it's not offensive.
Yeah,
it's
not like Speed and Bullet.
It could, but it is there.
Yeah,
it's around that. And I'm not like I said with Speed and Bullet. I see what Cudi was going for, and I think if he would have just actually got some top class session musicians and like some good writers and producers with that album, it could have been better than what it was. I don't think he had a good enough creative team around it personally.
Yeah, that's the case for a lot of his stuff that isn't Man on the Moon.
Yeah,
he's trying something different, which I get, but you should try more with like people who are,
Kanye does it.
Classified A-list or some fucking shit. I don't know. I actually fucked with the Wizard album.
The Wizard I love, but the Wizard album is great. I do like it. That's actually a lot of people don't mention that. I do like that.
Because Complex went through this is his 10th album apparently, and I was like, holy shit.
Yeah.
I didn't even know about or I knew about them all. I just forgot about that Satellite
Flight EP is okay.
That's whatever. The Indica was decent.
I fuck with Indica. That's one of my favorites.
I don't like Indica at all. I didn't like Wizard either. I did not like Wizard.
I thought Wizard was cool for the time.
Yeah.
Because it was starting, hip hop was really getting into rock and shit. Or that's when like Lil Wayne's Rebirth came out.
Yeah.
I hated Rebirth, dude.
I thought that was the coolest thing in the world.
I hated Rebirth so much.
Different. It was just weird. It was kind of just corny, but it was cool. Like,
super
the
corny.
Guitars and stuff.
Super cornball.
It's hilarious watching him try to play guitar.
Oh yeah, that shit's classic.
What else was there? There was like the Speed and Bullet one.
Yeah, I mean, I don't.
Kids See Ghost technically is one.
I mean, Kids See Ghost is a 10.
Oh, that's a great album.
Yeah,
That's a great EP album, whatever you want to call it. That shit's great.
Yeah.
Like I said, I fuck with Man on the Moon 3 hard.
Yeah, I love Man on the Moon 3. I think I like it more than 2.
Well, I tell you what, it's definitely better than this new thing.
Oh, yeah.
I don't think I like it better than 2, but no.
Like 2 was very nostalgia, like just whatever age you're
like
at.
Erase Me is cool.
Yeah, Erase Me is great.
Like fucking Ghost is an amazing song.
Mm-hmm.
Like Revo Feb.
Nothing compares to Man on the Moon 1 though. It's just so
Mojo so dope.
So good.
It just sucks he hasn't been able to like tap that again. Like I don't understand why.
Wildin' cause I'm young.
Because I'm young. Wow.
Come on, bro. Like, what are you talking about?
It's good. I'm not.
Mr. Ragers.
Like, it's a
Rager.
That album's like great.
What's that Ganja song? Is it called Ganja?
Nah, Marijuana.
Ooh.
Marijuana.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, he really nailed that stoner world, dude. I remember. I was hanging, like, my roommates at the time at Springfield College, like, 09, 2010, or whatever, like, I was just hanging out with them. Like, I never smoked or anything, but they were all stoned out of their minds. Like, Kid Cudi was their Jesus Christ.
I mean, I listen to a lot of Wiz, bro. I think Wiz and Currency got that smoke tape shit on lock. I've already mentioned that, like, you know what I'm saying? But, I don't know. I fuck with Wiz. You know, you haven't went down the Wiz rabbit hole yet.
I mean, I like Wiz as a person.
You don't like Wiz, but I gotta show you the reason why you should like Wiz. Okay,
I've
you haven't been shown the reason why you should like Wiz.
Most of his stuff.
So you've heard like the Cabin Fever tapes and shit.
Yeah, my buddy Dalton was huge into Wiz, and I never got it. I just never.
I think you're gonna get it when I show you. I'm gonna get him to be a Wiz.
I just always thought his
like when that one day, bro. That one day you heard that one Wiz song, bro. When you were like, damn, Wiz, I didn't know you could do that. Like,
yeah,
I'm
there
surprised.
was that one, yeah.
Yeah. You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Black and yellow.
He's got some creative shit going on, man.
I hate the Stillers. So.
ONIFC is a great album.
Huh?
It's a great album. There's some cool shit on there. ONIFC. It's like the one where he looks like Jimi Hendrix with the fucking fur coat and shit. Yeah. Like, I
always thought it was a little cornball. I always thought his flows were just generic as hell, and his voice. Man.
You're disrespecting Wiz, bro.
Okay.
Yeah, dude. Like, Wiz is important, man.
I think he's important.
He's very important to like hip hop culture, dude.
Yeah, no, he changed the game with Taylor Gang. He with branding, and he was A1 with all that stuff.
Now, I'm not saying everything he's making nowadays is like smacking hard or some shit, but like, nah, bro. I gotta show you why Wiz is Wiz.
Okay.
I gotta show you some shit.
Yeah, also the setup's a little different today.
Yeah,
so,
we're gonna be doing some different shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Nah, respect on Wiz, but
yeah, I definitely respect him. I don't want it to.
Yeah, bro. Don't be,
I just don't really connect with his music like that.
My nigga Currency too. Shouts out Currency, man. I fuck with Currency. Currency hard. Currency's it's audio dope, bro. It's a culture, man. You either get it or you don't, bro. It's fine. It's fine. You know, you chill over there.
He's released so much music.
Yeah, that's his whole thing.
Yeah.
Currency's been in the game for years.
Yeah.
Like, he was fucking on Cash Money at one point.
I did not know that.
Yeah.
So you want to get to this Freddie Gibbs?
I
mean, do you have anything else to say about Cudi?
Nah, it was mid. I rated it as 2, just a solid 2, not a.
I don't know if I'd go that low.
I love Cudi. Well, I'm rating it a 2 because the 3 songs I like, only one of them was extremely great, which is what gives it the 2. The other ones were decent.
Yeah.
They weren't.
Yeah.
Like slappers.
No.
Like I would go back to the fucking
Maybe
what is it?
So.
The Maybe So, yeah.
Yeah, I'll definitely go back to Maybe So.
That'll be I will put that in a playlist or something. I might make a new playlist with that shit in there. Is a vibe, bro.
Yeah.
That Maybe So is a vibe. Freddie Gibbs.
Freddie Gibbs, man. This album is super super solid.
It's better than the Cudi album by far.
Oh my god, yeah.
It's not like
I didn't expect it not to be either.
No shade. But it was a lot more enjoyable listen. I liked the whole out pretty much. There's only 3 songs I didn't like out of the 15.
There wasn't a song I didn't like. I liked every song, even the one with Offset.
Project more than Jid?
Yeah, I think I do. Yeah,
I haven't heard the Jid, but if you're saying you like this better than the Jid, that's interesting.
Yeah, I think I
like
do.
Jid.
I think I do.
I'll have to check the Jid album out soon.
Yeah.
I've not heard Freddie yet.
It's great. I don't know if you'd like it.
Yeah, I don't know if you
much.
would like it too much. Yeah, maybe.
You might. I don't know. It's vibey. Like, it's
really just like, it's hip hop. Like, it's just straight up hip hop.
Yeah.
Basically.
He's like a real lyricist, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, kinda. Yeah.
No, not kinda. He's rapping about some shit.
Yeah.
I mean, it's his perspective on shit, but a lot of it is kind of like, I was telling you my takeaway on this piece. We're talking about Soul Sold separately, by the way, guys. That's the name of it. I think it's a introspective piece. I think he's rapping, from what I've heard now, like he's rapping about a lot of shit that he's done, whether it's from, days of selling drugs or whatever, however you want to label it. Like, shit with the law, like running the ops and shit, like a lot of those kind of lyrics. But I don't know, it's just straight up good rapping flows, good vibes, man. I think the beats are dope.
Beats are crazy. Love, like, K Tronada killed it.
Now, which one did K Tronada do?
Zipper Bags.
Ah.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Beat is crazy. The flows are crazy, too. Like,
for as many different producers as on it, like, the album's not, it's like, it's kind of cohesive. On the second, I listened to it 2 times a day. I didn't get done with the full second listen through, but, like, I was like, okay, like, no, these things
different
are
kind of producers, too. Yeah. Like, a lot of different styles and shit, but all of it's kind of ethereal and spacey and, like, sample driven, of course.
Yeah, sample driven, nice sample selections. I'm not mad at this album, bro. Like, it's a vibe. I'll be coming back, listening to it. Like I say, he's got some good rhymes, some good flows. I gotta listen through a couple more times so I can.
Oh, too much into Lobster Omelet, the transition in between. I really want to talk about. I want to point that out.
Called Lobster Omelet.
Yeah, with Rick Ross.
Yeah.
Okay, now
Rick Ross goes off.
Okay, originally something had messed up my listen while I was listening, but I remember like pausing or something. When I came back, I was hearing a Rick Ross verse, and as the song ended, I was like, "Oh, I don't like this song." But then on that second listen through, and I went back and listened, I'm like, "No, this song is great."
Yeah, super good. Great. Yeah, Lobster Omelet. The bass lick on the outro is really good. I kind of wish the outro was extended and like just expanded on a little bit, but other than that, like, it's super solid.
I also like his little dialogue cuts he's getting from different people. Like Joe Rogan's on here talking about shit. Yeah. Like, what was it, Jeff Ross?
Jeff Ross is on there
speaking about some shit.
The whole theme is that he's in this hotel in Las Vegas and he's like held up in there. And like the end part with like the label guy or whatever, Colin being like, "Stop running up the bill." Like, I like and it starts off where it's more of a party vibe, and then it like the more you get into the album, it goes a little darker, and you get to like hear more of his psyche and shit. I also love the Memphis production on
No, you talking about the one PYS with DJ Paul?
Yeah, with DJ Paul. Yeah. Yeah, that shit is crazy. DJ Paul and his bag.
Still got it too. Came with a nice fucking southern type flow that matches today's modern context.
Killed the
rhythm.
Beat too.
Great.
Oh really?
Oh yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah, DJ Paul, he's around. He's
around. A legend.
He's a legend.
Yeah.
He be out here.
Apparently he actually writes choruses to his beats before he sends them, like always.
That's nice.
Yeah,
that's a nice little.
Drake's album or whatever has a DJ Paul chorus on it or some shit.
DJ Paul's like produced some iconic ass tracks.
Yes, sir.
Sipping on Some Syrup, Slob on My Knob, International Players Anthem, like crazy ass songs. But yeah,
that album, I would rate it a solid 8.
Yeah, I'm at an 8 too. Yeah.
Not a strong or a light, none of that again. Just an 8.
Yeah, I'm at an 8.
That's where it's at.
Yeah.
I think Fantano will give it that.
I think so too. Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like he's gonna give it an 8.
The Pusha T feature was crazy.
Pusha T, yeah, it was great. The gold rings.
That Seven Thomas guy produced 2 songs on here, and both of them are crazy.
I haven't got to look through the credits heavily yet.
CIA was Madlib.
Yeah, I like that
Madlib
song.
killed it. The song with Scarface was good. Really, I mean, every song was great. I mean, overall, it was a really fun listen.
Bro, I need to listen to CIA again. What did he say? CIA.
Yeah.
Crack, Instagram, and AIDS.
Yeah.
Shouts out to CIA, fucking up our lives.
Yeah.
Like,
that was the one with Madlib, too, so.
Introducing these bad things to our environment.
Yeah. Yeah.
Social media fucks up people's lives. If you let it.
Absolutely. If you let it, yeah. Also, the Dark Hearted song, I didn't really fuck with it the first time I listened to it. Like, I didn't
like that one.
Yeah, I liked it, but I didn't really like it that much. But this listen, I was like, no, this is crazy. I listened to it with headphones, too, and you can... I mean, that shit is dancing all around. James Blake killed the production on it.
James Blake's been producing a lot of shit lately.
Yeah, James Blake has been in the studio with Kanye.
The Dark Hearted is the one that came out, though, on the Friday, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wait, no, I love that. Actually.
Yeah,
Never
it's
mind.
great.
But no, Oh, okay, I just didn't have it hearted on the actual album itself because I hearted the single. No, I like that. Actually, I need to change that because I was saying I liked only 12 of it. I like 13 out of the 15. Yeah.
I forgot. I mean, this album's close to a 9 for me, but...
Yeah, it might have to move to...
Yeah, it's really close.
I can't give it a 9 now, but I will give it a strong 8.
I give it like 8.5.
Now that I like that next song, it's a strong 8. Because Dark Hearted, what it was originally when I heard it on the Friday release, I wasn't sure how I felt about either song, like Too Much or the Dark Hearted, but Too Much is definitely a fucking bopper.
Oh, yeah. Moneybag Yo is crazy.
Moneybag Yo went crazy. Dark Hearted, at first the problem with it for me was I didn't quite... Because you have to listen to songs like a few times, you know, until you like really like piecing the instrumental and the vocals together.
Yeah,
like, you're not really hearing everything they're saying and shit, and you're trying to catch where the fuck the chorus is and shit. Yeah. But once I caught it on this listen through, I was like, oh, okay, this is where everything is. This is what he's talking about. I'm like, oh no, this shit's fucking fire. And the beat by James Blake is like
crazy.
It fits.
Crazy.
It's like some. James Blake is fucking awesome, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's an interesting fella, dude.
You haven't listened to that much James Blake, have you?
I've heard some of his shit.
Like
I've heard. There's which album? I haven't listened to his latest album.
Assume Form.
It was
so good.
Oh man, let me see here.
I do want to talk about the Feel No Pain track with Anderson .Paak and Raekwon.
Okay.
That shit's crazy. Raekwon probably has my favorite verse on the whole album. Like,
Assume Form is what I heard.
Assume Form's great, yes. Yeah.
That's the only album I've heard by him.
Yeah, but love Assume Form.
You know what? It was great. Yeah.
Yeah.
That one, that's some cool shit.
Have you heard Anderson .Paak attack a track like this?
Like rap like that?
Yeah. I mean, I have, but not like this.
I've heard his Malibu albums and shit. He raps.
Yeah.
That song, you know, I didn't know if I liked that song at first when I heard it, but then I kind of like let it vibe through. I don't know if Anderson fitting into that track, I think that's what it is for me. I'm trying to like get used to him being in that.
I think, you
Freddie and Raekwon does it for me.
Raekwon killed it.
But I do like the track, though. I do actually like that track. Like, it's a solid. Everybody gives a great job. It was just, I need to adjust.
I thought Anderson .Paak was riding it. Like, I thought
he was definitely, he was riding it. I just had to catch the vibe of the song. You know what I mean? But
he's... comment of what your favorite track is off the Freddie Gibbs.
Favorite track?
I don't really
I actually wrote down my favorite track.
No, say it.
I'm looking.
I don't really have a favorite, I don't think, per se.
I was going to get to that.
It's too fresh for me to say I have a favorite, but I do like 13 of the 15 songs. So now I need to boil down which out of those I like the more than those other ones. But I will say CIA is a cool song. Fucking Too Much is a bopper, of course. Blackest in the Room is cool.
Blackest in the Room is great.
The Rabbit Vision. I mean, a lot of these motherfuckers are hitting, bro. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, I mean, Lobster Omelet is up there. Definitely not Pain and Strife. The Offset feature was a little... That was like the only thing that kind of knocked the...
My notables, I'd probably say CIA, Grandma Stove, Dark Heart is hard.
The one with James Blake might be my favorite.
I mean, it's hard, bro, to like boil it down. Like 5 of them are like 5 to 6 are like complete. Like, I mean, I don't know, bro. It's hard to.
Yeah.
I'll have to come back to that question at a later time.
I thought I wrote it down, but I guess I didn't. I would have swore I did. I don't know. I think overall it was killer production with legendary producers, great features. Surprise guests with Joe Rogan, Jeff Ross.
Yeah, I do like the guests. Yeah.
Jesus is in this.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, what else is there to love? I mean, it's
a solid one. I will say the Pusha T verse was definitely done in 2021 just because he said 2021 in the lyrics. That's what I figured. Yeah. But it said there was also the label executive saying it took him 3 years to do this album.
Yeah.
Which the last one was it wasn't Alfredo, was it?
I think it was, yeah.
It was Alfredo last album. That was early 2020.
Yeah, I mean, there's nothing like revolutionary on it.
Oh no, it's nothing revolutionary at all.
It feels like comfort food. Like,
but it's a great listen. It's like just appreciated hip hop.
Yeah.
There's a concept to it.
Yeah.
Executed well. Definitely not pushing any barriers at all.
No.
But Freddie Gibbs has never been that kind of guy anyway.
It's definitely more personal than his other albums, I'd say.
He's a good MC.
Yeah.
You know, he sticks to a certain way how he doing things. I've never really heard him doing any super crazy production.
No.
You know, he rocks with like Madlib and Alchemist and those guys a lot.
Yeah.
Which I love them.
Yeah.
I mean so I'm down.
Yeah. I mean, anytime you're getting like expert level production with like good samples and shit, I'm gonna like it. It's
Yeah. Now, Coolio's death. I don't know, man. I don't really. I can understand. You know, Coolio was very important to the game.
Very important.
I don't have enough knowledge on enough of Coolio's like discography and stuff. You know, that'll just have to be a journey I make one of these days. But I have heard Gangsta's Paradise.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? One of the first things I was like, well, hey, you know, rest up, man. Resting in Gangsta's Paradise for sure. I wish, you know, I had more information on that topic. But it's crazy. He died at he was like 57 or 59, something like that.
Yeah, I mean, it's super sad out of nowhere too. Wasn't that old. It sucks. But yeah, it's super sad. I mean, everyone knows Gangsta's Paradise. It's a legendary track. Yeah, I'm not like super knowledgeable on his discography or anything, like dive into it, but
yeah, I don't know. It always sucks though when people kind of go, I guess, a little earlier than what's necessary.
Yeah, he was 59.
59. So yeah, bro, it's fuck. You know, he's definitely had at least another 15, 20 years, man. But
so there's no
cause of death with that.
I guess not.
Yeah. Yeah, R.P. Coolio though, man. R.P. Coolio. There were some other notable releases. You're talking about like Bjork.
Yeah, Bjork came out with an album. I didn't get to listen to it, but
what are
Bjork.
People released this week.
Yeah.
What are your thoughts on Bjork? I like Bjork.
I love Bjork. Yeah, I love Bjork. I don't like know her discography that much, but what I've listened to, I've liked. It's super out there.
Her self-titled album, her debut.
Yeah.
That album go hard.
Yeah.
Where it's like gray.
Super out there.
Grayed out, kind of. It's like black and white, kind of monochrome album cover thing. Or just a little portrait there and shit. She's got some weird ass shit. Super
weird. Yeah. Bjork is crazy.
Some really weird ass shit. I actually might take a listen to that now.
I think I am too.
Know that there's new Bjork, and who else was there?
Pixies came out with an album, which is I'm a fan of Pixies, so I'm definitely gonna take a listen to that.
I have to give that.
I'm gonna listen to Shy Girl too.
Shy Girl.
Shy Girl. I haven't heard of Shy Girl.
She was on that Muramasa song I really fuck with.
The Baby Cakes.
Baby Cakes.
Isn't Lil Uzi on that?
And Pink Panthers. Should I fuck with Pink? Is it Pink Panthers? I think it's Pink Panthers.
Mm-hmm.
She's like a R&B singer out of UK. She kind of has a drum and bass thing going on with
Interesting.
R&B singing, which is pretty cool.
She's from the UK?
Panthers. I think she's UK, yeah.
Yeah, that would make sense.
Yeah.
You know, they're big on the drum and bass. And I used to be big on drum and bass when I was a little younger. Fucking loved like Netsky and like Danny Bird, London Electricity, High Contrast.
Yeah.
Mr. Bishy, my nigga, bro. Shouts out Mr. Bishy, bro. I still bump his shit. He one of the best.
Yeah, you showed me this shit. It's really cool.
He's got some rad shit. He's doing it all off of the fucking Korg EMX1, bro. Like, that shit's crazy in itself. He's just doing this shit in the fucking machine. Everybody else is clicking and shit. He's like, nah, bro. I'm just here twisting knobs, bro. That's what I do, dog. And my shit come out crazy with tubes and shit. Yeah, man. I don't know. We're like wrapping up here, bro. I don't think.
We're gonna do a quick little 5 minutes. We're wrapping up some news things.
Wrapping up here.
Week. So right now, Rihanna's headlining halftime show for the Super Bowl. What are your thoughts?
Love it. So much better than Taylor Swift.
Yeah.
Apparently it was supposed to be Taylor Swift, but she backed out.
Good.
Rihanna headlining what, Super Bowl?
Yeah.
That's cool.
So cool.
Yeah.
That's gonna be killer.
She's gonna bring out mad people. I hope she brings out Kanye.
Oh my God! If she brings out Kanye and Paul McCartney,
goddamn,
that'd be so hard.
All right. I mean, yeah, that's cool. You know, like.
You're not feeling this?
I mean, I'm not mad at it. It's just like it's Rihanna, bro. Like, yeah, it's cool.
That's awesome.
That's awesome.
I mean,
Rihanna's already been awesome.
There's rumored that she's gonna drop new music before.
That would be more awesome than her performing the fucking Super Bowl.
The last thing that dropped.
It was Anti in 2016 or
so
15
good.
or 15 maybe.
I think it might have been, yeah.
It was around when Work came
She's
out.
been doing
Work is so
billionaire
good.
Shit with her fucking clothing.
Yeah, she on with Fenty and shit.
Yeah, just had a kid.
Like, you know what I'm saying? ASAP, you know what I'm saying? I got the whole little family going on now and shit. Yeah, her being at the Super Bowl doesn't really amaze me. I'd rather hear her drop some new music. That would amaze me more.
I think she might.
You know what I'm saying?
Before the Super Bowl.
That's cool.
She probably, it makes sense to, I think, what was it? Mary J. Blige kind of did that. They added the Super Bowl as part of her rollout plan for her project that came out.
Yeah.
I think. You know, because that's when Dr. Dre and all them kind of did that. They were doing like a hip-hop R&B thing.
Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, you know, if she does that, maybe it'll be more exciting to me. But right now, I'm like, all right, cool, Rihanna's it.
Yeah. I think she'll kill it.
I think she will, too. Rihanna's great. I love Rihanna.
Best.
I've been waiting.
Thoughts on this being Kid Cudi's last album?
Like I was telling Tom on the way here, this being Kid Cudi's last album, it's kind of like 50-50, like, bro, like, if you're going to go out like this is a horrible way to end your career. But on the flip side, it's kind of like, all right, bro, like, this is going to be your last year with your show and shit. All right, cool, bro, you know, do you. But
I don't believe for a second this is his last
I don't really
album.
want to count this as his last album, bro.
He says he's still going to fuck around, obviously, but album mode and touring, he's probably not going to do anymore, which is the same as fucking Kanye's been doing anyway, so it's not like anything's different.
Yeah, I don't believe it's his last album, but if it is, that is sad.
Yeah, it's a sad way to go out. That's what I will say.
Especially with that last song. That last song is so
that last
bad.
song,
That's
Steve
Steve
Aoki
Aoki. Oh
and
my
Don
God.
Tolliver. Yeah, that shit is not
it.
what it is.
Thoughts on Kanye West leading the catwalk for Balenciaga?
Saw that. That was really cool. He was in some like military shit. Looked like he was getting ready to join the fucking Russian-Ukraine war.
Yeah, I'm not. I think that shit cool. Yeah, I'm just more concerned for like my bro. Like he really like. I think he just got a bunch of crazy people around him right now, bro. Like,
I think he has a
you
lot
telling
of.
me. I mean, look at that shit we saw Antonio Brown, bro. That's what we need to talk about.
Oh my God,
Antonio,
dude.
did you see that Antonio Brown shit? They got this fucking like footage of him or like this image like he's like whipping his dick out in the swimming pool in front of fucking people there and shit like
At a hotel.
and he's
like tons of
fucking
people.
president of Donda Sports.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Like that's what my concern is for Kanye. Like, bro, you're crazy, Kanye, and you got motherfuckers. Oh yeah, he's fucking crazy.
Yeah.
Just leave?
Yeah, he just left in the middle of a game, took all his shit off, left.
Now he's like whipping his dick out.
Hire for your company.
Yeah.
He's just like, I don't feel like doing this no more.
Dude, I don't know.
He's surrounding crazy around crazy. Like even Kanye wouldn't whip his dick out. Like you know what I'm saying? Like how do you handle that? That's how I feel about that.
And not only did he whip his manhood out, he put his ass in some girl's face too. I didn't even show you that.
What?
Yeah, like just like pulled his drawers down and ass right in some poor lady's face. Sucks.
I think he's like mentally fucked somewhere.
Yeah, there's
He has to
rumors
be.
he has some like serious mental shit going on, but
Probably got hit quite a bit.
yeah, definitely got hit a lot. Yeah.
Yeah, and something else.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's on some other shit. Okay, what's the other news?
Morgan Freeman reflecting on his part in Savage Mode 2 and saying that the script for Savage Mode album is full of valuable life lessons. I think this is exactly what the youth need to listen to, things I will tell my grandchildren.
That's a hell yeah, dude. That's so rad.
Man, I love Morgan Freeman, bro. And I ain't really against nothing he do. And shouts out, I'm going to take the time to shout out Aaron from, some episodes ago because he had those Morgan Freeman dreams, which were hilarious.
That was so funny.
I love Morgan Freeman, man. I love Through the Wormhole with Morgan Freeman. If you haven't seen it, it's such a great scientific show. The nigga be talking about black holes and like hyperspeed and shit. He's like the perfect host to have for some scientific shit. Mm-hmm. He was also in that movie with wasn't it called Lucy? With the brain? Like, Lucy, yeah. Like getting the brain power and shit with fucking I'll be forgetting her name, bro.
Scarlett Johansson?
Yeah, I'll be like, bro, I'm just
ScarJo?
Brain farting right now. Yeah, I can't. How could I forget ScarJo? She's like, how?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love Morgan Freeman. That's rad.
I'm not against anything. I think that's beautiful. He needs to start leaving behind some of that wisdom he's accrued over his years. So yeah, that's great.
And it to be on Savage Mode 2 is even radder because it's a super solid project. Love Savage Mode 2.
Drake's Take Care has spent 500 weeks on the Billboard 200.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's insane.
Yeah, it's been there for a minute.
Man, there's other albums I would hope that would be on there from Drake, but Take Care is a classic.
It's just that's been on there the longest.
Yeah. You know. Take Care is not my favorite from Drake, but I understand.
It was very.
Yeah.
Then there's some that sound of that era.
Yes.
Yeah, some shit didn't age so well.
I think, even back then, I thought it wasn't aging well in the era, but some of it sounds great. Like Crew Love, that still sounds futuristic as hell.
I actually like the song that was an iTunes exclusive that wasn't technically, because the motto was an iTunes exclusive. It wasn't originally on the album, I remember.
Wasn't it a single for the album?
No, it wasn't, dude. I remember specifically it was an iTunes special. It wasn't on Spotify or anything at the time. Well, I don't even know. I hopped on Spotify 2012, I think, and I think Spotify existed in 2011 or whatever the fuck it was.
I would have swore the motto was a single.
Because I bought the CD and listened to it in my car, like in a parking lot outside of Springfield College and all that shit, and that wasn't a part of it.
Interesting.
Because it ends with Riot or whatever that last song is. But dude, like the fucking song with like Hell Yeah, Fucking Right was cool.
Yeah, Underground Kings.
Underground Kings was cool.
The intro's fucking great.
Fire Over My Dead Body.
That's one of his greatest intros.
Yeah.
Love Marvin's Room.
One talking about his
That's
or somebody?
The one with Stevie Wonder on it.
Playing the harmonica?
I really just did that melody. It's hard though.
And it's like, I don't remember if it's that or not. It might be that.
Something hard to let go or some shit. I know what you're talking about.
It's like
doing something. I know what you're talking about. I know that song go hard.
Yeah.
Doing things the right or doing things the right. I mean, bro, we got the phone right here, bro. Like we be forgetting sometimes that we got this shit. You know
I love Marvin's Room. Marvin's Room is probably my favorite track.
I think that track is not on. No, yeah, it is. Wait a second.
There's some song
it's called Doing It Wrong.
Doing It Wrong.
That's what it is. Yeah. Doing It Wrong.
There's some track on there I wish Lil Wayne wasn't on. The one that Andre 3000 was on. I forget what it was called.
You know.
Anyways.
The album is a classic. Yeah, it has some shit that didn't age well. But Take a Shot for Me and shit like that. I remember those songs at the time. They were just so different. Although
interesting. I don't see anyone like saying Drake's albums are classics.
I do.
You know, do you?
Oh yeah.
I hear like I know there's like Kanye and all these other guys that mentioned like 10 years ago that was a classic, but Drake's getting to that time frame now, and for whatever reason I see
a ton of people say Take Care is a classic.
Like 2 classics to me.
I see people saying Nothing Was the Same was a classic also. Even though I don't think those are...
Nothing was the same. That's what I was going to say. Not Nothing Was the Same. I was going to say If You're Reading This Is Too Late, and I was going to say Take Care. I think
If You're Reading This Is Too Late is my classic.
I think those are his only 2 classics.
Yeah, but I hear people say Nothing Was the Same was a classic.
Because they were such... They were such like...
Personally.
But the reason why I feel like those 2 are classics, I feel like they were the only 2 albums in his career where there was like a very specific switch of direction, or where it was like fucking...
And there's like a singular vision.
It showcased he was going somewhere different.
Yeah.
And then I feel like Nothing Was the Same was kind of just an in-betweener.
Yeah.
But it was cool. There's some good shit on there.
I definitely... I want to do a re-review of...
Wu-Tang Forever's great.
Yeah, Wu-Tang Forever's hard.
Fucking...
From Time.
Yeah, From Time.
Hold On.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of good shit on there.
Yeah.
Great album. But I feel like his classics to me. If you're reading this too late and fucking Take Care. But I do like, fucking. I like all his shit. I like all his shit pretty much up to If You're Reading This Too Late. If You're Reading This Too Late is like the last major thing I really liked about him. Like, Take Care is cool. Fucking, yeah, Nothing Was the Same is great. I like the mixtapes. Fucking October's Very Own got some cool shit.
Comeback Season.
No, October's Very Own, Comeback Season, yeah. I think some shit there.
Yeah, I was not really into any of that shit.
Of course, yeah, I know. That's not really your style on that kind of shit.
My Drake love started with If You're Reading This. I had heard everything before that, and I just...
That's when he was his first album, personally.
You Can Thank Me Now.
Thank Me Later, you mean?
No, I mean the song.
You Can Thank Me Now.
Yeah. I like that song, but yeah, it's off of Thank Me Later. Thank Me Later is great, too. That's actually one of my favorite Drakes. I think I like Thank Me Later better than Take Care.
Really?
Yeah, I don't know about that one, but...
I mean, Thank Me Later is...
It's got some fucking...
that era as well.
Yeah.
It's got some bops on it, though.
The Fireworks song with Alicia Keys.
Better Find Your Love is nice. I love that song. It's fucking hard. Fucking, goddamn.
Miss You? Miss Me?
No, oh yeah, You the Best. Yeah, that shit. That shit's hard.
That's on So Far Gone. It's not on Thank Me Later.
No, that's on So Far Gone.
Best I ever had is So Far Gone, yeah.
No. Is it?
Yeah.
I thought it was on fucking Thank Me Later. No. It's before. All right, well, fuck. All right, never mind then. It can't. I don't know. Yeah. I do like that EP too, though. Fuck, I thought that was on it. What song? No.
There's a cool one.
No. Not You the Best. What's the one with T.I.? Fucking.
You Fancy.
You Fancy.
That song goes hard, too.
There you go.
Bro, I'm singing his shit randomly all the time, dude.
Yeah.
And oddly enough, more so from Nothing Was the Same. Every now and again, that, just hold on, we're going home.
Oh, yeah.
I'll just start fucking singing that randomly.
Man, that track was out for a minute, too.
Dude, just started from the bottoms on there, From Time with fucking Janae Eiko.
That shit's great.
From Time's great.
Dude, man, there's like a lot of songs on Nothing Was the Same.
Yeah, people say it's a classic. Yeah. I wouldn't say that, but people say it.
I probably would say that may be more classic than anything he's had right now, because it's probably his most cohesive.
Everything at this point, bro, he just sounds like a robot.
Yeah, I think If You're Reading This is definitely his most cohesive.
He's reached robot status to me.
Yeah, man, I don't know what's going on with Drake. I don't know. I think he'll make a comeback a little bit.
I think he's not. I think Drake is where Drake is, and he's gonna always be great.
I think Drake has another great album in him.
If he wants it.
Yeah.
Man, I don't know. I feel like Drake's not. He doesn't have like. I don't know, man. He lacks some kind of creative vision somewhere.
I don't
know where his. I don't know.
He just wants to do hits, dude. So that's basically.
I mean, that's my main problem with his new stuff.
But he ain't even really doing that.
Yeah.
Either.
Yeah.
Like some of this shit is like, yeah, they're catchy, but they're like. It sound like robot music, bro. Like, it's not... It ain't like no Hotline Bling or, like, fucking, like...
I be singing
Friends
that
or
all
shit.
the time, too.
Like, somewhere along the way, bro, Drake has been losing this power. Like, I think he's just too used to doing this shit now.
Drake definitely has songs I like.
Shit, too, man. Like, More Life
More Life has some good shit on it.
Fake Love was fucking bad.
I like Dark Lane demo tapes. I think Dark Lane demo tapes
Fake
super...
Love is great, though, I will say.
Fake Love's solid.
That is a solid-ass song, I will say.
Passion Fruit's a jam.
I'm not into Passion Fruit.
I love Passion Fruit. All those, that run of, like, more dance stuff he was doing, like,
that's what I think.
Loved it.
Honestly, Nevermind shit was, like, leftovers from that time. It seems like, because Black Coffee did a lot of those productions, I think, on Honestly Nevermind.
I mean, we're not gonna even talk about that one.
Honestly Nevermind was.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is.
I respect him.
Honestly Nevermind, man.
I respect him for trying something different, but.
I listened to Beyonce's thing too, by the way.
Yeah. The other day. Beyonce shit's crazy.
I didn't really fuck with it.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh man, I loved it. I only listened to it once.
Production-wise, arrangements, the best. You know, she is the best at that.
Yeah.
She, like, her producers, all that fucking shit is gnarly. I just didn't really fuck with any of the songs, really. I just didn't really... There was one tune I was just cracking up at. I kind
of feel you on that. Like, I think initially I was like, yeah, I was rocking with it. But I hadn't heard all the songs yet. I was only hearing a couple things on the radio. Like, You Won't Break My Soul, that shit's hard.
Yeah.
That's a vibe.
Yeah,
but I wouldn't say it's a bad album. There's some shit I fuck with on there. We'll have to come back another time on that. Oh, it's not bad, but yeah, there's definitely, I don't think I would vibe it all the time.
As a project, I would probably give it a strong 6, but for repeat listens,
yeah, it doesn't have that for
that
me.
Captured me, like fucking 1.
Yeah,
it just didn't do anything for me. It's just top tier at what it does, though.
Yeah,
you know.
Yeah. I enjoyed it a lot. I only listened to it once. I haven't really went back to it, but
I don't think it has that. Well, I'm not gonna say that because it definitely does for the people who are into it. I just feel like it sonically for me and everything for it. I don't think I would go back a lot of times on it, but there is a few things that I like.
Lemonade's probably my favorite from her.
Yeah,
Lemonade's hard.
Lemonade's so good. It's I got Tidal for that shit. Like I kept Tidal for a long time.
That shit too. That came around the time Pablo came out too.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. It was just that exclusive shit.
Yeah, I used Tidal for a good minute just because of that album, and Yay. Mm-hmm. Which Tidal sucks. I do not like Tidal.
Never used it.
Tidal's cool when you because if you're practicing DJing and stuff, you can use Tidal's subscription to practice DJing and stuff.
Mm. Yeah, I mean the lossless stuff is cool, but the gap in quality I feel like wasn't noticeable enough to where it's like I'm gonna sacrifice the user friendliness of Spotify.
They just got to figure out what else they can provide other than probably streaming because most people are using Spotify now.
Yeah, just the way that like Spotify connects to everything. Like you can control it from your phone to your computer or your Xbox. Yeah, like.
Same with Apple and all the whatever the fuck that does too.
Apple doesn't really do it as well. Really? Like they don't have Apple Music on Xbox or
Well, it's Microsoft. They're not going to.
Exactly.
But if you have all Apple shit.
Yeah.
And that's why Spotify is great because it gets that pass through.
Do you play music off your Xbox?
Yeah.
Weird.
If you play music while you're like playing a game or something.
Yeah.
Yeah. I suppose. They have like a whole built-in and everything.
They got a built-in Spotify app system and shit. It's great.
Yeah.
And Spotify can do this with pretty much anything.
Yeah.
That's why it's better than Apple Music.
Barney docu-series, rumored to expose dark side of the series.
Man, I loved Barney.
Bro, I would be so totally into watching a documentary on the dark side of Barney, bro.
I've heard it gets dark, yeah.
Because I hear there's some dark shit going on.
Yeah.
And
I'm all... There would be drugs in like the tail of the costume or some weird shit.
That's kind of hard.
And death threats towards the show's performers.
I'm into that, bro. I would definitely, I would watch that. I'm an advocate for documentaries. I like those kind of dark scandal things.
I'm not into the murder fucking docu-series, whatever the shit they are.
We need to watch the new Jeffrey Dahmer one on Netflix.
That shit's been blown up right
now. I'm all
like
into that.
I'm down to watch that.
You don't like that stuff? Why?
I don't like to give power to fucking evil people. Like I don't give a shit about it. Just put a bullet in their head.
Yeah, I definitely think.
I don't think it's.
The more you put, you're just making them famous.
Yeah, I think it does kind of promote. Like it kind of glorifies that kind of shit.
That Zac Efron movie came out, like where I forget Ted Bundy or what the fuck his name is.
Ted Bundy.
Yeah,
yeah.
A couple years ago.
Yeah.
Like everyone was losing their shit over.
Yeah,
that.
I definitely. I'm in a rock and a hard place because like I don't want these people's lives to be glorified at all. Even though I don't think that's what the show is doing, it's probably like showing how much of a piece of shit he was, but. At the same time, I think what it is with I do like the entertainment value.
I'm not against these things because they're like very important historical context and information. Because the reason why they portray a lot of these guys like Jeffrey Dahmer and like Ted Bundy, they're like the first of their kind of these kind of serial murders. It's like these were new guys doing different things for murder and crimes at the time that fucking they're like, okay, what the fuck is going on with this shit?
I would say that's fine, but. That's why I like Mindhunter, because I was from the cop side of things, and it was finding these murderers and knowing that they were murderers. It wasn't coming from, like, trying to humanize the murderer.
I give you, I understand that.
Like,
yeah, I feel that.
Jeffrey Dahmer, I haven't seen it or whatever, but I'm assuming it follows him and his life and all that shit. Fuck him, dude. You know,
yeah, I get it.
Talks about FBI and, like, the buildings of that and the coining the term serial killer and finding that there are these psychotic people out there.
Yeah.
Treating them as such.
I think, yeah. If they were making like a docu-series where it was following the lives of like Dylan Klebold or whatever those guys named, the Columbine guys, the two kids, like, yeah, I would definitely feel some type of way about that.
I don't know. I feel like I'm in between on it because I do find the psyche of these people interesting because it's like you want to kind of study and figure out why the fuck is this motherfucker this crazy.
Psychological documentary? Sure.
But like,
if it's a fucking movie,
I would say the best way to approach these kind of things, like if you watch like Narcos, it's the whole, they had this thing where it's like they would portray some of the cop side, some of the shit was going on, but then there was a lot of shit on like Pablo Escobar, what he was doing and shit too.
Yeah, I mean, it's no different with Breaking Bad or anything like that. You're following a piece of shit. Yeah. Like, you're following an evil person for the most part.
And I think people should know that too. It's like, I mean, now, yeah, for kids watching and shit, maybe, yeah, like, but I think there's a certain level of accountability. Like, I hope a person would know, like, yo, like, ripping people up and, like, fucking freezing their parts and shit is not normal or the right thing to do, I hope.
Yeah.
But,
yeah, apparently he had, like, 30 bodies under his house. That's fucking crazy. Imagine the smell.
Oh, yeah. But, yeah, enough of that. We won't glorify. We won't do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll end on that.
I do want to watch it, though. I will probably watch it.
Yeah, guys. Don't be a murderer.
Yeah.
That's the moral of today's episode. Don't do that. Don't kill people.
Leave a comment to your favorite murderer.
Yeah. Who's your favorite murderer?
We gotta start bringing that back in too. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe. Please share the video with your friends.
Tell us your thoughts in the comments.
Exactly.
Do you like the Kid Cudi album? Do you like the Freddie Gibbs album?
Yeah, if you think this Kid Cudi album's good, tell us why we're wrong.
Do you think Barney's a psycho?
Yeah, is Barney doing some weird shit? Probably.
Yeah, he's a purple dinosaur, man.
Yeah, hanging around kids.
Yeah. Something's off.
You know who I really respect? Mr. Rogers.
Oh.
He's the man.
Mr. Rogers was the shit.
Watch that movie with Tom Hanks.
That's so great, bro.
I do need to watch it.
Both of y'all, please watch that movie.
Yeah.
It's so great.
Did you cry? You cried.
I didn't cry, but it's so great.
What movie have you cried in?
What movie have I cried in? Oh, man. That's a good one. What movies made me cry?
I'll start off. Click with Adam Sandler.
No.
That movie made me blubber like a baby. Have you seen it?
I'm gonna have to come back to that question for another episode. There's probably something that's hit me.
It's one of the few Mr. Deeds.
I didn't cry. Look, it wasn't a movie that made me cry, but I could tell you a vivid memory. It was when we were watching Dave and fucking Gator. What was it? The first season or second?
Second season.
When he gets to go on the stage, I fucking cried tears for him, bro. As a black man, bro, in the industry, rapping and shit, doing his thing, whatever his little world was, I was like, fuck, bro. I feel
Dave made me cry multiple times.
I cried at that, bro. I was like, wow.
The episode in the first season where it talks about his bipolar and shit.
Yeah.
Oh, that episode killed me. So good. Dave is underrated as fuck. People give it a lot of shit saying it's
that brought me tears, bro. I cried for Gator, bro. I was like, I'm so happy for that man, bro.
Really excited for the new season of Dave.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's what I cried on. I remember that vividly. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, we good. All right, y'all. We gonna catch y'all on the next episode of one of these things. And yeah, you know what it is.
What?
It's a dude.
Check you out in the next episode on one of these things.
Yeah, one of these things.
On one of these things.
Yeah, I just wanted to ride it out like that, you know. I felt it felt smooth, you know. But yeah, it's your dude Superb.
Oh, Tom.
And we're gonna catch y'all. Peace.